Thank you, Lindsay. Hattiloo Theater is celebrating its 20th anniversary, and they have new works, star-studded productions. The nonprofit Black Performing Arts Theater welcomes actor Harry Lennix to the world premiere of Speak, Salvation, Speak. And to learn more about this project, we are joined by Hollywood and Broadway star. Welcome to Live at 9.
It's great to be with you.
Yeah, we're all like, Harry's here. Okay, The Matrix, The Blacklist, The Five Heartbeats, Love and Basketball. You've worked on Broadway. You nominated for a Tony Award. Hollywood, some of the biggest shows in television and just all across everything. What is it that drew you to Hattiloo?
Well, I would have to say in two words, a guy named Ekendayo Bandele, who I think any great organization needs a great leader, somebody with a vision. And in this case, somebody with a vision that also has a great creative spirit that can create the new work that will one day end up on Broadway and other places all over the country. So,
right, those creatives. And so you're a man of faith, right? And your character is a man of faith. Can you tell us about Speak, Salvation, Speak, and what the story's about and what drew you to specifically to that character as well?
Yes, as a matter of fact, actually the character I play, his name is Paul, which happens to be my confirmation name. I studied to be a priest. I was going to be a Dominican of the Dominican order, the OP. But this gentleman is a Kojic, that is Church of God in Christ, which has a great history here in Memphis. This is actually, I think, might be the birthplace of it. Nevertheless, my attraction to the play was that the faith, the traditional faith and the original sort of traditional African religions have a kind of conflict here, and it's internal within this household. It's very, very compelling in that way.
Wow. Okay. And so, anything that you identified with it specifically, or are you kind of like, we all?
Well, I try to be as ecumenical as I can, as we like to call it. But that said, I'm pretty traditional, and it just so happens that the play, the father in this is very traditional. He's a traditional Christian, and he really doesn't have a whole lot of patience for, or at least a lot of enthusiasm about the traditional Ifa religion, so on.
Okay, tell me about just the relevance of having Black stories written by Black people, the importance of that.
This is interesting. I don't know that I think that Black stories have to be written by Black people. I don't know that Black people have to just write Black stories. I go back to the old thing, August Wilson talked about a ground on which we stand. And of course, I think that had a great deal of influence on making sure that the Black theaters were as endowed and as supported with the resources as any other theater. But I think that the artist's job is really to be as universal as he can by being specific. We talk about this story, but if that story is true and is good and is right, then everybody can understand it and everybody can find something that they can grab a hold of. And I think that this dynamic in this family is one such. It may not be specifically Kojic relative to, say, Ifa, but even if it's not religion, that there's an intergenerational challenge that's going on now that needs to be addressed, whether Black, white, young, or old.
And what about artificial intelligence? You have a long career, so you know what went on, and now just this emergence of artificial intelligence in arts. Anything that you're seeing in your industry?
I am so not afraid of it.
Oh,
I think it's so not good. I think it is so not human. For example, I don't want to see, the AI version of an actor like me. I mean, we need to know that this person has flaws. We need to know that person is human. I don't think that the writing is good. I can tell it it takes me 3 seconds to know that song was written by AI. Or that script was written by AI. So I'm not afraid of it.
Okay. I also want to talk to you. You've had a long marriage, and with the backdrop of Hollywood, how have you been able to stick it out?
Well, it helps to like the girl. Of course, it helps to love her too, but liking is a very, very important thing. And I think that when people get married these days, they have to be honest about, do you want to spend time with this person? Is this somebody that you actually like? That's a far more important thing, I think, for longevity.
Okay, let's talk about the run of the show. How long are you going to be here? All that kind of stuff. We're going to put it up on the screen for you. So that
I'll be here till they kick me out. But the show opens this Friday. Excited about that, and we go all the way to September 6th, and I will be here. Try to get rid of me. I'm not leaving.
Wow, September 26th? Okay, yeah.
September 6th.
September 6th. Okay, I'm glad you fixed that. And it's hattiloo.org. Thank you so much for coming, Frank. Frank,
Pleasure.
we got our fill. All right.